I love my dad. My dad.
Holiday. Let me say it. Say celebrate. Oh, what are we getting right now? What are we trying to find?
We are trying to find Skylanders machine.
She sees Barbies and she's all discombobulated. We're trying to find Nitro Stealth L or Nitro Stealth Stinger. See if we can find it. Whoa, Dizzy, up in Target. Oh, look.
Don't see anybody. I've got a drum set, a real drum set for kids.
A drum set?
Yeah, a drum set.
We're not talking about drum sets. We're talking about, what is that?
Nothing.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Guess who we have today? We have some golden and we have some stuff else. Guess what we are doing today? And if you guessed her vehicle, that is golden. The very rare one.
Or Nitro Stealth Stinger.
Oh, Nitro Stealth Stinger. Well, that's it.
Yay!
If you guessed that, that's it.
Real quick, everyone, she's showing you all the stealth elves because what does stealth elf mean with this video? It's with Nitro Stealth
like,
Stinger.
You want to know what she's like? She's all like, wee.
Floating down?
Yeah, she's like, wee.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, we haven't been, sorry.
We got ready for Halloween.
Yeah, we got ready for Halloween. We haven't been around in a while because so much stuff has been going on, guys. We've just been so busy.
Ah, her vehicle's trying to fly away. Ah!
What? Okay.
It flies away.
Okay.
It flies away.
Let me say something real quick.
It flies away.
Sorry, we've been so busy. Have we been busy? No, we haven't. I've just been lazy. Just been lazy. Anyways, everybody. Oh, first off, I want to give a shout out to Malice Doll. The reason why Nitro, what's Nitro mean? Fast and quick. Last night we got into a battle of times for time trial, and right now he dethroned me from my Dragon Spine time on time trials. He didn't beat me by a fraction of a second. He didn't beat me by a second.
And she's like,
he beat me by 2 seconds, and I don't know how he did it.
Like,
call him master, call him whatever.
Shout
Shout out to you, good job. And I have to finish the rest of the game because I have to find out if there's a different schematic or a blueprint that I don't have yet. Because how do you beat me for 2 seconds?
My leg.
It's hard. Anyways, shout out to you for now. Let's see if I can beat it. Yeah. Let's get into unboxing Nitro Stealth Stinger, and I want to kind of give you guys. Give you guys a story about why helicopters are pretty cool to me personally. Yep. Okay. Open it up, and I'll tell them the story.
Speaking of bunnies, we have a bunny trap.
A bunny trap.
That is their filament. The Easter bunny got me in.
As you guys may have known, I used to be in the Army. I say it all the time, but you know, it's something I take pride in because I spent so much time and sweat and tears and so much time anyways, and during those time I get to ride in Black Hawk helicopters. Not very much, but every so often I got to ride.
We're lucky because we got a golden one.
That's right, Black Hawk helicopters.
And plus, it's rare. It's rare.
But
It's not.
one day I was sitting at home, and I was in the National Guard at the time, and go ahead and unbox it while I talk. Okay? And I got a call from my sergeant, said, hey, do you want to be in a movie? And I said, what movie is this? Is it a 1-800-GO-GUARD movie? What is this going to be, right? They said, no, it's with Mel Gibson. Do you guys know who Mel Gibson is? Braveheart. Remember that movie? Yeah. Mel Gibson, the one and only. The guy that said some stuff recently that made some controversy, whatever, but still a great actor. The Patriot, I believe he was in. A bunch of movies. He's been in a bunch of movies, right? So Mel Gibson, Sam Elliott, and some other top actors. And I said, yeah. So I contacted my boss and said, hey, I have to go to a movie. I made it sound like I had to, which I really didn't have to. He found out later that it was voluntary if I wanted to go. And he basically said, you're going to leave this. If you go to that movie and be in that movie for 6 months, well then you can go ahead and forget your security job that I was working for, $6.25 an hour. back in 2002. That's right. Oh, don't pull it. I was working 2 jobs just to pay rent. I worked 2 security jobs. One of them was $6.25 an hour.
Daddy?
That's what I was making.
It does.
Yeah, it spins around. Anyways, I didn't know what they wanted me to do in the movie. I just went down there with a bunch of my other guys in my unit.
Whoa.
That was only working part-time places that could use the extra money. They paid us $100 a day, which is not bad for being. I was an extra. An extra, which means I sit in the background. But boys and girls, I'm here to tell you that I was not just an extra. I did something extra. They gave me a flak jacket, which is basically like a bulletproof vest. So what they had me do was go sit on. They gave me the jacket, and they said they had a bunch of us lined up. And they said, you over here, you over there, and don't you dare take a picture of Mel Gibson. Don't you dare to ask for an autograph. If you do, you're gone. And I said, no problem with me. If I'm making $100 a day compared to my $6.25, I would keep my mouth shut with zippers, and I would tie it up, and I'll throw it away, and I'll never say a word. I don't care. I don't even, let's just do it. So what happened? They gave me that jacket. They said, go ahead and sit on that helicopter. I believe it was 64 or 164. I forget the number of the helicopter. It was back in 2002. It was a long time ago. And I said, okay.
It was that long?
Yeah, a long time ago. So I sat on the helicopter. They said, go ahead and man that machine gun. I'm like, okay. So I sat in a Huey, by the way. A Huey! If you all don't know what Hueys are, those are old school helicopters from the Vietnam era. Yes?
Oh, well. Okay, just forgot.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, so how many days am I going to do this for? And what am I doing in this helicopter? So they went ahead and said, go ahead and sit on the helicopter. They had another guy sitting on the other side. I got a machine gun. He held the other machine gun. The true pilots came in. All of a sudden, the blade started going. I'm like, I am really going to be riding in this helicopter. They didn't even tell me what I was doing. They just said, strap up, put the seatbelt on, click, click. The doors are wide open. And let me tell you, going from a Black Hawk to a Huey, it was
It's just dangerous doing them without even
it was a crazy feeling to have the doors wide open, my feet dangling outside the helicopter, and we just took off. Woof, right up. The cameras are rolling. They had me shooting. They just had me blasting. Of course, it was blanks, but they wanted to see the sparks from the weapon. And to be honest with you, I messed up. I didn't mess up a scene.
You're in a movie?
I was in a movie. By the way, the movie is called We Were Soldiers Once and Young. If you don't believe me, check it out. It's a DVD. It didn't do that great at the box office. It didn't matter because this is the only movie I've ever been in. And to be honest, just showing you guys a little experience and why helicopters mean a lot to me.
I want to go back in my seat.
Anyways, I had stunt people inside the helicopters falling out of the helicopter, and it wasn't just one helicopter. We were lined up like right on, in a line. So we're doing it at nighttime. It was crazy. They turned all the lights off. And they wanted, there was a scene in there where like they were landing in all the wounded troops, and we're landing we're dropping them in the medic place. And it was just a crazy time. And out of me being there for 6 months, the only scene I got to be there, the only scene that was in the movie was a 3-second snippet of. Luckily, I volunteered for this because what happens is.
Well, this is the bunny trap.
There's the bunny trap. Yeah. Okay, let me finish. Ready? So out of all the I was on the helicopter for 6 months. And it was probably like 1 week out of that 6 months they had me, the helicopters were down for whatever reason. So out of that 6 months, 1 week they had us all sitting on the side of these trees, whatever, sleeping and waiting for us to be called on. We need 3 extras, we need 2 extras, we need 16 extras, whatever, right? To be sitting in the background and act like you're getting blown up, whatever it is. So one day they said, hey, we need how many extras? I said, and my sergeant said, you should go. I said, all right, I'll go. By that time I'm exhausted. It's been 6 months. We've been sitting out there in the field. We're just like, we're just at their beck and call, right? It was fun at the very beginning, first couple months, but 6 months later, you're like, okay, whatever. Anyways, luckily I volunteered for this day because the only scene that I was in the movie, because it's the helicopter in the movie that I was on the opposite side of the helicopter where the cameras were, so you didn't really get to see me. But anyways, I'll get back to that story in a minute. The one scene they had me in, I wish I would show you pictures or video. I'll show you that I forget what it was. They had me sit next to a guy with a machine gun. He's firing away, and I'm the guy beside him feeding the ammo. Right? I'm assistant gunner. I'm just sitting there feeding the ammo. That's it for 3 seconds. And I was ducking my head because we're getting shot at with paint pellets to make it look real, so we'd get down more. Stuff was blowing up around us. So that was my only 3 seconds of fame. I never said a word. I never got no Actors Guild card or anything. But yeah, it was definitely a fun time and a fun experience. And one more little story about that. I was in a helicopter, and it cost a lot of money. Every time they hit rolling, money's clicking, because all that footage and everything cost lots of money. With all the people had to reset and the time, and everything cost money. Well, they wanted to see the flash from my weapon firing out as the helicopters are coming down. Well, what happened was the weapon double fed itself. So 2 rounds went in right on top of each other, trying to go in the chamber at once, and no flash came out. You can easily add later on some CGI or you know, the effects that movies can do, but they wanted to see the flash come from the weapon. And the helicopters landed, and the armory guys and the directors were coming out, and they were mad at me, boy. They were like, "Why did you fire the weapon?" Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Check it out." And the armory guy looked at it. He's all, "He's good. It's double fed." So, whew, felt bad because the whole production had to stop just because my weapon didn't fire off. But anyway, so that, you know, 6 months, a lot of stuff's gonna go down. Where's the helicopter? So anyways, everybody, that's my helicopter story, and that's why helicopters mean a lot to me. I was happy that, because it was in 2002, so y'all know 9/11, 2001, that's a big deal, the towers, and I was getting ready to go overseas to do a tour in the Army, to do a real mission, and if you call it sitting around, anyways, I don't want to tell you what it was, but anyways, so we got to ride in helicopters in real life and in movies. We were soldiers once and young. Your boy Steve Smith was involved. And that's just how it goes. So, Nitro Stealth Stinger, shout out to Malice Dog. You beat me. Yes, you did. And what can I say about this helicopter? It's cool. It's got the checker flag. And just let me know down below, what would you rather have? The Nitro Stealth Stinger, or would you rather have the regular Stealth Stinger? The green and the dark green. I don't know. I like the gold, but I just brought these out because this is the only Nitros that I have. Nitro Stealth Stinger, because it has to do with racing, so I thought the Nitro would be better than the regular one. And I got Nitro Magna Charge because it also has, he's like a fast, you know, robot with the tire on there. So obviously Nitro Crypt King because it has to do with gold, and I think gold represents the Egyptian theme way more than the other Crypt King. So there you guys go, man. That's my little story. That's my unboxing. That's my helicopter story. Shout out to Malice. And I will soon beat your score. Hopefully, if I don't, then I will bow out. After I finish the game and I realize there's nothing else out there, no schematics.
Bloody noses and I have one right now.
And my daughter has a bloody nose. It's time to go. Goodbye. Live action. You okay?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We got a real battle wound. We gotta go. Ah, she got a bloody nose.
Bad.
I know. Say bye, everybody.
Bye. I love my dad.